You came back and did all these announcing gigs. You could do these little whack ass pre-show panels and shit. Oh man, you can't come rock with your boy. Oh, because you hurt. Oh, because Big E can't play in the sandbox. You don't want to participate no more. Hey, bro, they let him have it. But like you say, I think the turning point for me, I already knew Woods was salty nuts. We already knew that. But to see Kofi, the veteran in this group, to kind of fall in line with Woods like that. And you gonna talk, bro, you gonna dog your boy Big E, former WWE champion as well. Broham, hold on, bro. Hey, you slacking on your pimping right now, bro. Talk to me.
You slacking your pimping. Hey man, look here, bro. Dude, okay. First and foremost.
Talk to me.
Clive, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like you said, Woods. Okay, so we expected Woods. We knew Woods was gonna come out. We knew Woods was gonna be the one that was gonna. If there was gonna be someone that was gonna pop off, we already knew where Woods had been. Woods has been this way since Karrion Kross. Okay, we all know this. Kofi, on the other hand, has been the recipient of Woods for the past couple of months since he's really taken on this kind of just dogging everybody out. Like, you know, he don't want nobody help. He doesn't want nothing. You know, bump you. I don't need you. I can do this on my own. Whatever. Get out my way. Oh well, it ain't my fault you got hurt. It was your like, damn, bro. You just dogging everybody. It finally gets to the boiling point with Kofi. They had their little thing they had last week, and I guess for me, the problem for me was it felt forced with Kofi. Like it just didn't feel natural with him doing it. Now, maybe if he had started defending, or better yet, when Woods started to go off, okay, I'm like, all right, Kofi gonna say a few things. But then even if Woods would have had said a few things, that maybe it would have started persuading Kofi while in the middle of the conversation, then all of a sudden it's like, damn, you know what? Kofi get to thinking like, you know what? Yeah, man, you know, you got a broke neck, but you know what? You could have still came through a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And it could have eased into it a little bit more. I feel like him coming straight out the gate, I think that was a little.
It was out of nowhere. It's like, bro, you want to complain? Wait, you want to salty this whole time? Now what?
Right. So it's like your beef been with Woods. You ain't beefed about with nobody else. You been cool with everybody else. You been still talking to everybody else. You been good. Now, but like I said, you could have eased into that. As much time as y'all had, y'all could have eased into that a little bit, and then it could have went full fledged. You know what, man? Nah, man. You know what, man, bro? You know what? Nah, woo, 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 woo. And then boom, and then everything that happened at the end. Wifey said it went a little too long. I think it went a little too long too. I don't know if my boy E has been away. I don't know if he was trying to cry but couldn't cry. There was a moment where he could have came back, but then he should have just left, and he stood around too long.
I noticed that too, because he was like, I'm like, bro, how many goddamn times are you gonna ask? Is this it? Is that how you feel? Is this it? Is that how you feel? Really? For real? It's over. You're like, bro, you're a motherfucker. They told you 5 minutes ago it was over. Like, why are we still sitting here asking the same question? And like you say, like he was killing time. It was like he could have left the ring, but he didn't. And I thought for a split second they were going to attack E. Now, they would have jumped E or something like that because he was waiting around. They're like, hey, bro, get your ass out the ring. Oh, no, man, I ain't leaving. And they went there, whooped his ass. That would have made sense. For him to kind of leave, it was like real anticlimactic, I felt.
Well, he's not cleared. Okay.
True.
He's not medically clear. So I didn't see the beat down. I didn't expect the beat down. Big boy, what's good with you? I didn't expect the beat down to come. Because again, I was still thrown off by Kofi. Like, all right, okay. I know there was a possibility of what would happen, and I think you mentioned it. That I know one of us mentioned it, that there could be the possibility that Kofi could turn with Woods, and they both go here. but it's like, but it's time for Woods to do his own thing. So it's understandably clear it's going to be Woods, and it should be, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're going to use Kofi as a stepping stone, which, you know, that's going to bring, you know, the heartstrings to the whole story, because, you know, people feel the way they feel about the New Day, and it's damn sure ain't the way they want to see it end. But it's like, hey, you know, you got to have this one-on-one. Again, with Kofi, it just felt kind of forced. Like, it just really felt forced. I at least as far as the so much directed towards E. Like that's the thing. It's like, yeah, if it coming from Woods, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. Like if Woods would have just spat it off all that and it wasn't Kofi, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But for it to just be Kofi, yeah, man, that it just felt forced. It really just felt forced.
I got to be real. Okay, so I wasn't shocked. I'm not going to act like I wasn't in shock. It definitely did what it needed to do as far as invoking a reaction and an emotion out of me as a wrestling fan. True, but right. I will say, and I hate to nitpick, but we got to keep it gangster. It was kind of lazy. Them attacking E was the easy way out. Them attacking E was the easy way to book them as heels, because you got E that's so beloved, and it's like, okay, my thing is this. Let's be real, because you said this, and I want to harp on this point. Woods' issue was with Kofi. Kofi's issue was with Woods. Kofi never till Woods had an issue. Remember, Kofi was the one that got Odyssey Jones into the group because he felt like they were missing that presence that Big E had. Kofi didn't have a problem with Woods, though. He's the one to bring somebody else into the group. It was Woods that started getting jealous, and, you know, showing, you know, bitch behavior, you know. And so for y'all to sit up there and blame Big E, well, bruh, okay. They're like, oh, everywhere we go, people ask, where's Big E? Motherfucker, even if he was with you, they're going to still ask, where's Big E? He still ain't wrestling. Oh, you mad because you're not as over as a motherfucker with a broken freaking neck? That's your fault. Man, y'all motherfuckers just sold enough t-shirts, unicorn dildo, hats, and booty-os to get over. That's your fault, brother.
Shit, Kofi over. That shouldn't have been a problem. That's exactly. Kofi's over.
Which is why I said that was a cheap way to get heat. It's like, bro, Kofi, to me, I feel like Kofi really has no argument in this. Because you've had singles go. Because remember, the issue was with Woods. Woods was jealous because he wanted to go. Now, here's the thing. They talk about, oh, well, you left us. Woods was the one for the longest time, for the last few months. Hey, bro, I want to get my singles opportunity. I want to shot at the IC championship. I want to shot at Gunther in the world championship. You know, you had your time. E had his time. I want my time. Now all of a sudden you mad because Big E wasn't there. But bitch, you wanted to be solo for the longest anyway.
Beautiful. But no, but that's where I can get. That's where it's like I totally get Woods, but it's like for me, for Kofi, that's where it's like, man, bro, like if Woods would have, you know, said some stuff, and it could have in a way where it would have talked about how, you know, E wouldn't hear for this or that, you know, it just would have, if he would have said some things that would have started persuading Kofi to going from being on the defensive, being like, yo, hold on, bro. First of all, man, bro, been out with a broken neck. Like, whoop, whoop. Like, nah, bro, like, you been tripping. Like, again, there's just certain things to the story. It's like, man, like, come on, man. I get it, man. It's going to be, I get it. I get it. I understand what it is. But at the same time, it's like, you put a little you put a little bit more common sense into it. Just a little bit. It's like, nah, bro, this started with you. And it's like, bro, this started with me because of whoop, 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 whoop. And you can go through all that. And then eventually you'll get to a point where Kofi, because of the beef and everything that's been going on between him and Woods, and the fact that, again, it could be persuading. It could be persuading Kofi to be like, you know what, bro, you know, yeah, you got the broke neck, but again, You could have came back a little earlier. You could have been managing us. You could have been supporting us. You could have. I mean, you have been doing the desk. I mean, you good enough for the desk. You want to come ride with your boys? Like, well, like, you know, what's up with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can, and then continue to go further into it, and then boom, you could have really hit. And then that's where I was like, damn, Kofi, like, I feel like you could have, man, you could
have slow walked.
You need to really cook that, man. You need to really cook that one, man.
Because if he would have did what you just said, now that emotion. Now we get even more emotion because now it's like as he's thinking about it, right? Because like you say, as he's starting to build it up, the more you think about it, and the more you come to the realization, you get madder and madder and madder. Hey man, wait a minute. Hey bro, hey, fuck you. You know,
right. And then it's like, oh damn, yo, they done flipped on E. Like, oh shit, like damn, that ain't right. But then it still would have been it ain't right because again, E's out, but. It's like,
and the way
you made great points though.
And then the way they did it too, it almost kind of came out of jealousy because when they start talking about his desk job and his girlfriend and stuff like that, it almost seemed like you kind of jealous that he's doing fine without you and y'all the one struggling.
Kofi, you married, bro. Just talked about you having your second or third or fourth or fifth week, bro. You whatever in Woods, whatever you doing or whoever you with, bro. You whatever, man. You out here doing you. Like y'all ain't stopped doing nothing. Joseph, man, shout out Philippines. What up, Joseph?
Oh, we got the Philippines in the building.
Big boy says, man, good points, man. We appreciate you, big boy, man.
Come on, you know what it is.
It's just again, I from the Woods aspect of it, I was fine with it. You know, but it was just the Kofi going 0 from 0 to 100 real quick. That's exactly what he did. He went from 0 to 100 real quick, and just trying to get there to get that raw emotion of that anger. It just didn't sit right. It just didn't hit the way I felt it could have hit. If it had been it cooked a little bit more. Kofi needed to be cooked a little bit more before he was allowed to be taken out the oven and served up like that. It served that boy Big E.
So long story short, you're saying that boy Kofi had too much dip on his chip.
Man, because it broke instantly. As soon as he put it in, he didn't even get a chance to lift it up and out. The chip don't even, you can't even see the chip no more. You can see where it went in, but you don't even see the chip sticking out.
Hey. So what you saying, man? Is he whiskey addicted?
Man, pretty much. Gotta go in there and get 2 fingers to dig it on that. Gotta dig it on that.
What R2 say? That ain't PG.
Hey, PG. Neither are we. Man. I mean, I love hearing both sides of the question. I mean, you know, again, you know, they still could have went the way it went. I just would have put Kofi a little bit more into him being built. I would have built his anger up. I would have took him from that final, you know, peaceful guy, and then just because again, I don't think he was that way. I towards Woods, I get it, but you know, with E is like you could have slow walked that because him coming out so last minute, or maybe if E was out there when they all came out, like maybe that would have been like. And it could have been the old school introduction. Oh, and then you know what I'm saying? And that would have been like something. Then you could have. Oh man, that you know, hindsight's 2020, sure, but still, at the same time, man, it did what it needed to, I guess. But, something. They to me they missed the mark with that one, man. I think it could have been better.
They did, but you know what?
It was very drawn out and very just dry.
But you know what? I will say this. It was. But here's the thing, and this is where I got to give Triple H and WWE credit. I'm glad that I'd rather it been drawn out than rushed because let's talk about the New Day, man. The New Day, one of the most decorated tag teams in WWE history, dude. You know the story. Kofi was getting ready to retire. Big E and Woods was on their way out the door. They was about to get their ass fired. And then, they came out, they took a chance. And here's the thing, the New Day didn't pop right away. People wasn't really fucking with the New Day right away. Like it took them when they were doing the whole preacher fucking black militant nation of domination reject thing for the first couple of months. It wasn't really hitting. It wasn't until Woods and Kofi and Big E started, talking shit about the crowd, but towing that line of being borderline inappropriate, and the crowd started to pop, and they slowly morphed into baby faces. And then once they turned baby face, man, it was all upstream for New Day. But dude, I would say this: I know we talk about Kofi, I know we talk about the unicorns and the booty-os and all that, but I want to say, man, just as a black wrestling fan, as a black male wrestling fan, to have that type of representation, because we talk about the world and the WWE titles, but to have these guys be a staple in the company and be taken, even when they're joking, to be seriously considered one of the best factions, trios, groups of all time, because they're going to go in together as a group, and they're going to go, because you can do it as a faction, you can do it as a tag team, and you can also do, Woods and E and Kofi, they definitely going in as singles guys just for what they've done. And then, you put them all in together. So, I just want to take a minute to say I can appreciate WWE, man, for giving them their flowers. Okay, hey, look, we're going to blow it off, but at least we got all three in the ring together again. I know you got something to say about it, bro, because, you and I, we love to really talk about the history of our people in this business, man. Overall, man, the New Day for you. Hey, you've seen some of the great tag teams of the late 80s, early 90s, 2000s. I'm coming in on that 90s to 2000s too. Bro, talk to the people, man. What the New Day mean to you?
I mean, a lot. Not gonna lie, man. As far as a dominating black tag team, a team that was really consistent, not just goofy and just out there to be jobbers for other people, a team that actually got to come in and actually look like a legit team and win gold and have big matches and title defense and all that other stuff. When I think of a team, I think of Harlem Heat. Like Harlem Heat was that team for me. Like late 80s. I mean, because I was born in 82. I was so I came into it the late 80s half and then the 90s, and there really wasn't a lot of black tag teams that was really doing a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah, you had the Wild Samoans and other groups like that. There were different tag teams, but nobody really looked like us. So to see another group outside of Harlem Heat, that was cool. Yeah, it took a minute. It took a minute. I'm not gonna lie. It took a minute for the New Day. They're the whole choir and the whole I was cool with that. I was actually okay with that. The question I had was, man, do they know what to do with it? Mm-hmm. Like that's the thing. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna pretend like Vince knew what to do and how to present these guys in a manner that isn't degrading. Degrading to anyone, especially to us. Mm-hmm. So yeah, when they started coming out doing the whole twerking and jiving and all that stuff, yeah, it took a hit because a lot of people wasn't feeling it like that. To me, and to a lot, that's to me some, and to a lot of people, man, that's just the dancing monkey act. And we know what that represents. We know what that feels like when we see certain people that are really good. We've watched Kofi be really good as a singles guy for a long time. We watched him win tag team. We watched him win a whole bunch of other stuff. We watched Big E come in and dominate through NXT, and he actually did pretty good when he did get to have a singles run. Obviously, man, you didn't know what to do with him, and there were bigger stars and bigger things going on. So they had to come together as this group. Woods was on the tail end. He had no hope. Big E and Kofi got to at least get some limelight and have a few runs. But Woods didn't have shit. So they had to come together as a group. Again, did Vince really know what to do with them? Like, I mean, they had to entertain the boss. I'm sorry, all right, man. They had to entertain the boss to keep their jobs, and they did what they had to do, like most people have had to do. They're not the only ones, so I don't want to make it seem like they were the only ones. No, they were not, but they had to do what they had to do, and a lot of people, they looked at it as a bad thing, but they were able to overcome it. They were able to, and the way they overcame it was by putting on great matches, by being one of the best tag teams in the business, period. You can critique, some of the antics and the things that they've done, but when you look at their body of work of the tag team matches that they have had, the people that they have been in the ring with, and just the oohs and ahs and the claps and the appreciation and the encores of when they fought. To this day, boy, New Day versus the Usos, Hell in a Cell. Boy, they took the first tag team Hell in a Cell match, boy, and set it to a standard. And I love the standard that they set it to. So and that was great that they could do that with a team like the Usos, but for a team like the New Day, no, man, I'm glad that Kofi got to be WWE champion. Because you always say it, man, what's the one title that usually keeps a guy from being a Grand Slam champion? It's usually that championship. And the fact that he actually got to win it to be a Grand Slam champion. He's won the United States, Intercontinental, all the tag team gold that they've ever created. And now he's gotten to hold the most precious of all the precious, the WWE Championship. And so has Big E. He's won Intercontinental in the United States and all the tag team gold, even the NXT Championship. He's won that. And now to hold the precious of the WWE Championship. Like, hey, that's huge, man. So, and not too many groups can say that. Not like them. There's a lot of groups, but they're a true tag team. Even though it's a trio of them, they're a true tag team. You can't deny that.
Hey man, well I'm gonna tell you this, bro, and I know you will agree with me, bro. New Day indeed definitely rocks. It's been crazy, man. We got 10 years. 10 years already. 10 years already of the New Day. Hey man, shit, we going on what? We on 5? We on 5. We on 5. So we've been around for about half that as a duo ourselves. But before we get out of here, man, we do got a couple of comments, man. Brother, talk to the people.
Hi, man, we got a new guy. I don't know what he said in the one comment. He said he loves MMA. I said, I'm glad he will. Hey, we like MMA too. Of course, man, Big Boy says first ballot for Kofi 100%. Oh, yeah. Kofi definitely going into the Hall. He should. If I'm looking at some of the people you've been putting in the Hall of Fame for the past couple of years, Kofi Kingston should be a first ballot Hall of Famer by himself. Like, yeah, you gonna recognize the New Day shit. You most definitely gonna do that. But by himself, Kofi, hell yeah. Because he been doing it the longest, man. He pretty much came around right around the ruthless aggression area. He came in Jamaican and now he's walking out African. Like, man, I'm sorry, man. This man has been doing it for a long time, man, and has been a fan favorite. Like, Kofi, a lot of people know Kofi Kingston. Like, who Kofi Kingston is. So, he's done it all.
Back for the SOS days, he's coming out doing the boom, boom.
Many a big time matches. Many a big time matches. That's the thing.
Hey, you can't say Royal Rumble. You can't say Royal Rumble without Kofi Kingston.
Dude, you used to think Shelton Benjamin, but nah, Kofi eclipsed that. Kofi eclipsed that, boy. It's like, man, how the hell does this monkey? And I hate to say it like that because he's not a monkey, but you know how that is. But look, hey, that's what my man was. My man was. Hey, I'm sorry, man. What we'll call him an ape? We'll call him a gorilla. My man Spider-Man. Okay, there he was Spider-Man. He was Spider-Man and on the wall. And on chairs, and on the announcer desk, and on people's backs, and it's just like, dude, you've been amazing. Like, you're not just You know, you're not just a one-trick pony like Ricochet was.
Damn.
I'm sorry, he was. In WWE, he was.
I didn't say he was right.
Go to the outside of the ring and jump across. That's it. That's it. And slam your body into another man. That's it. Hey, do it 3 more times through the rest of the year. Thank you. That's it. That's it. There you go. That's why he bailed. But no, man. I really do feel Kofi will be a first ballot. You know, you can say first ballot, second ballot, but definitely as the group. And they're a true tag team. Again, they're a true tag team. You can't disregard that.
Nah, absolutely. Well, bro, man, we are encroaching past 30 minutes with the people for the Monday night block party. Wednesday night block party, we still on, from what I know.
So we got NXT deadline this weekend. So you want to knock out the predictions tomorrow at the end of NXT?
Man, you know what? Shit, we might as well, man. Let's go ahead, go and get that out the way. NXT already gonna be on anyway, so we can go ahead and knock it out.
Right. You know, we can get because you know it's gonna be official. You know, they gonna throw out the whole match card. We might as well knock that out the way. And then, you know, say we can do Wednesday, and then, you know, we can chill Thursday and get ready for Friday and Saturday. One of them days. It's this weekend though. It's one of them days.
Yes, sir. We'll
figure it out by tomorrow.
Hey, we always do.
We'll figure it out by tomorrow.
What's up, bro? With that being said, bro, tomorrow, like you said, man, we gonna come to you live, man. Last few minutes of NXT, we're gonna give you all those predictions. I must do what I must do for the 3rd year in a row. That's later smackdown on his bald head ass and walk out the end of the year as the reigning, defending GOW World Heavyweight Champion.
No final words tonight.
Oh shit! You know what? Damn, it is Monday. Oh my god!
See?
All right,
man, come on, man. Nah, I mean, you need a week. You need a week.
Yeah, I need a week. Hey, cause we already talked about Kofi and Big E. At this point, I'm gonna be rehashing that, so we good.
Right. Need a week. You need a week. All right, don't worry. You got a week. You got it. I got you.
But bro, with that, before we got here, any final words from you?
Nah, bro. Good. You know, show was decent. Big Boy said, man, the show was pretty decent, man. It was better. He even said it was better. He said it was better than Survivor Series. There might have been not match wise, but I don't know. It wasn't bad. I won't say it was better than Survivor Series, but
yeah, I can't give it that much credit. I mean, more shit happened, but then you had 3 hours, and
but it was 2 hours. It's only 2 hours.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, see, can't even give it.
Right, it's only right. We still got another month. No, that's it. This is the last month. That's it. This December. This is it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna miss these 2 hour Raws, bro, because I'm like, goddamn, think about it. Raw is still gonna be going on right now.
Man, dude. Oh my god. The main event would just now be happening. Sami Zayn and it would just now be coming out.
Jesus Christ.
And then it would go to commercial.
do half the match.
No, it's gonna go to commercial while they coming out for while they walk into the ring.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then it's gonna come on, and then it's gonna go to picture in picture while they on the outside fighting. Come on, man.
Hey, ain't that bad that we know the format of the commercial breaks?
You gotta know the format, man.
Oh man, hey, in the words of the Young Bucks, if you know, you know.
But no, other than that, man, I got nothing else. Other than, like I said, Kofi, we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. But other than that, I feel like they forced Kofi. Kofi just felt forced. You know, It is what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, bro, with that being said, again, the people that tuned in, thank you. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with us. I mean, this Monday night, you're probably at home anyway, but thank you still. With that being said, man, I'm the franchise. He the king. We're the GOW, and we'll see y'all in a minute. Peace.
Let me sit okay with that.